Alright, what's up? I'm a genuine skeleton. I'm a little new to the YouTube stuff. I've always wanted to try it. I thought the best place to start would be RLCraft, since it's kind of bad. It's kind of cheeks. Like it's not good. It's not good. And I've played a lot of it. I feel like, and I just want you to bear with me as I figure out. Talking to the void's a little hard. That's all I'm gonna say. Like, I don't know how other people do it. I'm doing it right now, but I'm really trying. I wish I could do it naturally, where I just talk to nobody, or the hypothetical people that are watching me. But yeah, what's up? Thought I'd play some RLCraft, record a little bit, maybe a little fancy with it. I'm a big fan of the mod. I've always liked it, which I will admit, it's awful. It's seriously, it's eating chalk and fucking nails. It's bad, and I don't know why I play it, but I also don't know why I play Darkest Dungeon and like that so much too. Which I don't know how good this is gonna do, as all great things in life are a mystery. But if this does do good, and if anybody wants for me to play something specific, let me know. I'll play most stuff. I'll play most stuff. Big fan of roguelikes. Slay the Spire, I love it. Binding of Isaac. I've seen a lot of stuff about Mugenics. I've not played that yet because it's $30 and I'm broke as a joke. I mean, I have tons of money. But I've been seeing a lot of interesting stuff about that because I think it's just like a roguelike. I'll literally play every roguelike on demand. Am I wrong to not like the spawn? I don't really like the big ass villages, boats, crap. Which, I mean, I will take 9 emeralds and lapis. Could have swore I had shaders in my world. How do you? No one judge me. I'm kind of bad. I'll figure that out in the future. Which, always grab food. RLCraft is great cheeks. Can't even wear that, who cares? Can't use this either. That's the hard part, is starting. I feel like once you're... I can wear that. I feel like once you're balls deep inside of RLCraft, when the fun starts. For now, it's like you just gotta walk around and have a bad time. Which, I usually turn off the heat mod, whatever that's called. I'm not the biggest fan of it. It's not. It's different than the normal hardness of RLCraft, where it's kind of like, oh, that was bullshit. I died. I can't believe that. It's more of like that. This is so lame and aggravating. I see. I don't know why that scared me. I really don't know where to start. I haven't played in so long. I don't feel like looking anything up. I kind of want to naturally figure it out. Wait a second. Look at all these iron blocks. Okay, well, now I feel foolish. How's this shit work again? That's gonna suck figuring out. Alright. I'm gonna do something a little controversial. I'm gonna turn off that stupid weather mod. I think it's simple difficulty. Hopefully that turns it off. If it doesn't, I'll fix it later. which, crazy fine, great. I feel like I'm washed. I'm trying to like grab this quickly and I'm just like not doing it too easy. Which it's really not a big deal. I'm gonna go grab that iron. The black creeper has drowned. Great news. I don't know. I'm really trying to figure out the formatting and how to do videos. This seems, I was gonna say unnecessarily hard, but I guess it's about the amount you would expect it to be. If everything was easy to do, then what would be the point of it? You know what I mean? It's like, if something is easy and everyone can do it, why would everyone not do it? Which I hardly know how to edit, but we're about to find out how I can do that. I cannot for the life of me find out where that iron went. Great. That's actually what I want. I don't like this spawn at all. I feel like my mouse movement is super slow. There's a secret down. See. Now this is the life. Me and him are kindred souls. Real recognizes real. I think I'm playing on the most recent patch. I played the one where I think most recently was like the desert one. No, Dragora, that's what it's called. And I didn't like it as much. I didn't think it was as good as the normal stuff. That's just me. I don't know this map. Oh, so this is just like a tunnel. Which eventually I will kidnap villagers. But I feel like I need a base first before I do anything like that. Which, I'm a big fan of making my base instead of just like stealing someone's. Like the naturally generated crap. That's probably what I'll do. Oh yeah, I forgot about the little thingies. Don't know what a fucking Jasper is. I will take an emerald. I feel like I shouldn't be. I don't know what to grab. I feel like I'm stupid. Which I wish I just had a better idea of how to make gameplay interesting besides me just like talking. Which maybe that's a good thing, is just talking. I feel like I have a very low. Well, that makes me sound cringy. I feel like I have a good voice for just like talking and be relaxing. Like I can just like Richard in the corner. I can just like talk and be one of those videos that people put on the background. Cause I don't know. I feel like I have a pretty good voice. I'm just kind of bad at talking, you know. I'm like a very specific yapper. I have to like have a topic that I enjoy. Which I do enjoy Minecraft. I wouldn't really say I enjoy RLCraft, but I will say that I find myself playing it. Which my good buddy Isaac, he also did some videos, and I liked his videos, but he's a lot better at talking to the void, is the best way I can put it. I hate this spawning. I'm gonna be honest, like I really don't want to be here. There's fire over there. I remember once when I played RLCraft, it was atrocious. Because I had this giant. I had a good run going. I had some good armor, I had some good weapons, good levels, all that crap. And I enchanted that armor, and then a dragon had caught a whiff of my ass stank from fucking 40 miles away, and suddenly I'm fighting for my life trying to get my loot back, and I can't do it. And I just got, it genuinely must have been 100 or so times. I was so burnt out by the end of it. I was like, put me out of my misery. Second. I took a bath. I'm a bath guy. Which, if you're not a bath person, why would you not be? Oh, you're sitting in your filth. Okay, that's why you put soap and water in it. Okay, and that's also why you shower beforehand. You don't have to just hop in the tub. You can pre-game it. So it's always a big. It's always what you hear is people just say, "Oh, I don't like baths. It's unsanitary. You're sitting in water." I mean, okay, I can grab these. Which I get it. So if you're nasty, if you're nasty, yeah. But if you take a shower beforehand, just take a bath. Who cares? You can wash yourself in the tub. I'm not gonna think you're disgusting. Which I used to do that back when I lived with my parents. Is we had a giant bathtub, so I always took a bath instead of a shower. It was better. It was giant. It had jets in it. Now that I'm on my own, it's a little. Right? Hopefully that didn't come through. My mic said low bad. Here. Hopefully I don't accidentally hang myself on this. Second. I'm gonna turn my brightness up as God intended. I like to see what I'm doing. I don't think that's crazy. As I was saying. Oh, Project Tour is beyond my nightmares. We're taking baths. People are always like taking baths is unsanitary. Dude, how nasty are you that the mere act of getting in water makes it nasty? I get it if you're covered in just shit, if you're just covered in it. But I feel like the average person, you should be able to take a bath and it not be insane. Just take some soap. You can smell good after. That's why it's like a bubble bath. You can take a bubble bath. I don't know how useful this iron's going to be. It just seemed like a good idea to grab it. Which... Okay, explode, why don't you? I feel like I should just get out of this area. Well, that is kind of terrifying. Am I in range of that? I'm hearing sounds from beyond the way. Getting you sidetracked. Take baths, they're good. They're good for you. They're relaxing. But we used to have a giant one, and that was what I did all the time. And I never was told I smell like shit. I always thought I smelled pretty good. You know, hygiene is so important, especially when you're in like middle school and high school. Which I mean, it's important your entire life. But I feel like that's the prime time of I have to smell good or I'm gonna be the freak. Okay, and no offense to some people, but we had a couple of freaks, you know, where you could literally smell them down the hall. And it was so impressive to a point. It was like, how did you let it get this bad? And I get it. Another thing when it's poverty, because there is an excuse for that. Which excuse is kind of a harsh word, I feel. There's an explanation. But I knew people that had good home lives, and their parents had tons of money, and they still stunk like shit. And at that point, why? You know, you have to smell that on you. Like, no way you're just cooking up a grilled shit sandwich between your cheeks and you're just taking it. That spider's coming at me real quick. Lock-in of the century. Crap. I burp a lot. That's just more of a fun fact than anything. My stomach isn't closed all the way. Genetic. And I have really terrible acid reflux too. Oh, cool. Jesus, stop. I'm getting gangbanged. Look at this expert kiting though. Yeah, I play League of Legends, can you tell? But I do play tons of MOBAs. I'm a big fan of MOBAs. I play Dota too. I like Dota, big fan. But as I was saying, shit. I don't know. I don't think there's any excuse to smell like dog shit if you have a good home life. You can take a shower. And I know there are very specific situations where it makes sense. You can't judge people for that. Where it's like any bad home life, I totally get. But it's like you meet some people. It makes you wonder how can they not smell that? You're cook. I don't think I'm living this one, boys. That's fine. I didn't I didn't want my stuff anyways. Better spawn is actually what I was going for. Which I'm a big fan of the Winter Wonderland. Does this have the? No, it doesn't. It's wrong with my map, but I don't think it has the mini map mod. You're gonna see me die for a while. Honestly, I do not understand how people do hardcore runs of this. Okay. Burp. Ow. I don't understand how people do hardcore runs of this. I really don't think it should be possible, right? I mean, unless you're like the safest bastard ever, I feel like you just die. Which I've not done any hardcore Minecraft in my entire life. But if that's something you guys want to see, I'll do it. What the fuck even is a capo ecadic? That's fine. I didn't like that spawn anyways. Like this spawn's gonna last either. Which, a lot of deaths before you really get going. That's all I gotta say. Because you just need a consistent form of XP, and then once you get a bed, which I know a lot of people like to set their bases in villages. I like to be village adjacent. I see. I do like the deserts actually, because they're just open, but the jousts are kind of rough. I think a good topic. Big fan of Minecraft, Terraria, on the craft like that. Big fan. Oh, there's a dragon. Good to know. Also ants. I don't think I'm outrunning this guy. Dude, what? I mean, I know it's RLCraft, but come on. I'm in like 14 different spawn areas. That's actually kind of pretty. But I'm gonna die for it. I live this. Trust. I thought they actually didn't attack you unless you were aggressive. Maybe it's if you look away from them. Might be boo rules from Mario. Which, I also enjoy playing Mario. Mario Sunshine, best 3D Mario. I won't even debate it. It is just the best. I will debate it. For one, just the atmosphere of the game. I mean, it's Sunshine. It is such a good vibe, and you're bringing the sunshine back. Mario 64 is good. It's snappy. It feels good to play, but you look a rock. 64 is just better. It flows better. Oh, I think the plot was also just a little better. I see. I don't like that spawn anyways. Trying to think. I liked Odyssey. When I played Odyssey, I thought it was good. but I couldn't get into it as much as Sunshine. I guess I played Sunshine so much as a kid. I was just so great. And I mean, you have that giant stupid sandbird that was rough. But other than that, and that stupid ass pachinko machine or whatever it's called, or what was it? Crap. You go flying up. I think it is pachinko. But that was so atrocious, and I don't know why they even put it in. It didn't feel done, you know. But other than that, it's solid. I mean, it's such a good Mario. 64 better controls. Okay, you can't beat Mario 64 controls. It is like being the character. It is so snappy. Kind of forgetting how to play RLCraft now that I'm realizing it. But I usually try to just find like a nice place to be. Which this session will probably go. Oh, this is cool. This session will probably go as far as making a little. Oh, it's a creeper. Intersection. What don't I know? I see. Oh, it's a spawner. I see. You know, honestly, I wasn't even that good of loot. I guess I'll just keep the head. Oh, this will probably. Sorry, I have ADD, which I used to take some medicine for it, but it just seemed unnecessary. It's just not fun. I like. It's just a little bit on me. I'm not big on consistent medicine. I just want to be me and be happy, and it's come a long way. It's very. You think you need a lot of stuff when you can just be happy with a mentality, which that might just be different for everyone. But for me personally, I really work towards being happy, and then once I figured out how to be happy, it was just I didn't need anything to have a crutch on, which I'm not judging people that do. Life is hard, and it's like that Norm Macdonald joke where it's why did he kill himself? Oh, you don't know? The ceaseless torture that's life, the dog shit agony that we experience daily. But I don't think life's that bad. Which I feel like there's a lot of not narcissism. Shit. That's close. Pessimistic worldviews out there, especially right now, where you talk with someone and you realize just, oh, these people are miserable. Which I get it. Yeah, like totally. You get it. It's reasonable, but you got a singular life and you're gonna spend it being upset about something that's out of your control. Yeah, life sucks, but I mean, there's a lot of good stuff. Eating good, your friends. I'm married, my wife. Minecraft? I don't know. Battle Tower, that's good news. If I can get a little bed going, I can start the grind. Gotta turn my grind set into a mindset, or vice versa. But I don't know. I don't. Just being pessimistic doesn't get you anywhere. You know, there's no point. Which you can make people feel better by just being happy around them. That's with everybody. If you're a positive person, people are gonna want you around. If you're pessimistic, I'm sorry to say, but no one wants you to be around. And it's a hard truth. Okay. Where do I go from here? I feel like I need gravel. Using my gravel senses. 48 north, 63 south. I was bullshitting. Got me. Which I guess I can also just grab rocks, but I don't have a crafting table. I know they give regen on cooked meat. Dude, I know there's fucking gravel somewhere. But yeah, there's just no point in being pessimistic. I think optimism will get you a lot of places. If anything, it'll just gaslight you into being happier. I consider myself deeply sad on the inside, which I don't know if that's being conceited or what is that? I don't like that. I don't know if it's because I'm conceited or I'm narcissistic. I don't know what I am. Handsome. But shoot, what was I saying? I'm trying to find gravel and it's having a hard time. I consider myself a deeply sad person, which I think there is a tragic. There's tragedy in being human. There's a beautiful tragedy. Because it is sad, and a lot of bad stuff happens a lot of the time. A lot of bad things happen to good people, and good things happen to bad people. And the universe is cold and indifferent. But, you know, you spend so much time being sad, you realize there's nothing to gain. But you're going to watch me spend 20 minutes finding gravel. So that's probably the bad part. But there's nothing to be gained. It's all just, which I've spent many. I mean, just going on like long walks and just like sitting at like the middle of the night, really. Like I would like used to be, not anymore. Which I'm recording this at 2 a.m. So it's not a good example. But I just have work and stuff, and it's, you know, I can't do this all the time. I gotta like balance it. This is agony. This is atrocious. I know there's gravel. But I used to go on walks and I would just sit there and be sad. I would listen to sad music. And that was what I did just for a long time. And I was so lonely. And I've always felt like I've been lonely, which it's inherently human. Nobody wants to be alone. I'm about to flip my fucking gourd. Where the hell is this gravel at? And I would listen to sad music. It was good music. And I still do enjoy listening to sad music. Because there's just something you can enjoy about it. Where it's sad. But it was countless nights of me wondering, what am I doing wrong? Why am I unhappy? Which, you know, I don't come from a line of depression, but I had some issues with it, which I feel like most people do. It's just how it goes. No excuse. But I was so confused as to why I wasn't happy. Because I had such a good life, you know. And I still do. I'm a very lucky person. I'd like to believe I'm very lucky. I mean, I gotta do a lot of stuff, but you have to. As a human being, you have to do stuff. You have to do a lot of it, even if you don't want to. But it was, I spent so many nights, and it was lonely. It's just you in the world for a long time. I mean, now I have my wife. It's a whole different game. But I didn't find her until I was ready to be single, is what I'm saying. You have to be okay with being you before you become a part of someone else. If that makes any sense. Like, you can't bring other people down with you. Which I know that's a tough thing to hear. And it sucks for everyone who's out there who's hurting. But you really can't be the best version of yourself if you're hurting other people. You're taking them with you. Ooh, an imp. Which is not to say that there aren't people out there that make you better. And sometimes you do need other people. Which I've always hated that idea that, finally! I've always hated that idea of, oh, you can't, you shouldn't find love yourself through loving your partner. You shouldn't do that. Listen, listen here, buddy. I'd love myself before my partner. I'd finally come to terms with just who I was, and I was happy. But the entire game changes when you're in love, because then you see the reasons why you're so lovable, and you see the reasons what makes you you. You know, which I got lucky. I got lucky. My wife is every part of me, and which it's funny. She doesn't really play video games, and I've played video games for so long in my life. But she plays Mario Kart, and which I'm trying to think of what to do, because I'm trying to get gravel, or what's it called, flint. Thank God. But she doesn't play any games, but she plays Mario Kart. So, and I'm pretty good at Mario Kart. I will be the first to admit I'm a big nerd. You know, I even got the big glasses, big nerd glasses to prove it. How do you do this again? I think it's a stick, ain't it? Yes. I'm a big fan. I'm a big nerd about it. Oh shoot, no, it's these. But I'm a big Mario Kart guy. We play Mario Kart Wii. And listen, I'm a double dash fanatic. Okay, catch me on double dash. I'm tearing it up. I'm not as good on Wii. And we're playing. I haven't played in so long because I'm not old, but it's been a while. And she was doing these tricks, and I was like, oh, how do you do that? She's like, I'm not telling you. What? She's like, I'm not telling you. I want to win. I was like, are you serious? She was like, yes. So I'm sitting there trying my hardest to figure out how to jump on the controller so that I can maybe win the race. And even after I figured it out, I still got second. You know, she's good. She's good at Mario Kart Wii. I'll give her that. And she's amazing. But she smoked me. Whatever. If it was double dash, it's a whole different game. Is that skillful or what, guys? See that kiting? See that movement? But did I like make a base down here? Just for the time being. Oh, that's gravel. Okay. Does this stupid frost go away? This is like agonizingly idiotic. What was I saying? Did I trap myself down here? You need to be okay with yourself before you're dragging other people into your life. Which love's a beautiful thing. It can help you heal. You should love your partner. And you can find love for yourself in your partner. But you should be okay with your Is it 7? What did I get fruit? Man, these guys are ceaseless. I keep getting distracted. Right at the top. Man, I gotta get to the final cave. Here we go. Now I think it's this. Yes. Too easy. What was my point? But you're gonna find out about me. I'm very aloof for lack of a better word. I do think of myself as pretty decently intelligent. There's nothing crazy. Not like Einstein or nothing, but I think I'm decent. Is pitch black? Shut up. Shut up! Okay. Which, I'm tweaking right now because I had Cherry Coke. Cherry Coke is just better than Pepsi Coke. Pepsi Coke. Cherry Coke is better than Cherry Pepsi by a long shot. We can talk about it, but I do stand by that. What is my point? Love yourself before. Be a good person to be around. I guess that's what I'm trying to say. It's heavy on a lot of people if you're unhappy. And a lot of time you don't get to choose if you're unhappy, but sometimes you do. And the longer you spend agonizing about it, you know what? I can actually play and get Flint. You just need to be better. You can't allow your... Oh my god, no. Where? It takes a lot of time of being sad before you realize that you can be happy. I think that goes for everybody. And it's hard. It's not easy. Nothing worth doing is easy. You know. Even like the easiest thing, like I don't know, winning $1 million. It's still not easy. Winning it, yeah, of course, not easy. Sick story and metaphor. The genuine skeleton sick. I don't want to do stuff, but this stupid knife is here. That's just life. Just be happy. I know people are like, oh, it's a mindset. I agree. I was so agonizingly depressed whenever all I did was listen to sad music and wonder why I was so alone, you know. But once I got out of that habit of self-deprecation, it was just easier, you know. Which I'm not super in shape now. Which I mean, I'm decently in shape now. Come on. But I used to go to my job, and I was working my ass off. Which my job wasn't hard. Which I'm going to say what it is, just maybe in the future. But I was getting pretty built. What is this thingy? If I go out there and risk it. Oh wait, we can. I see. RLCraft be a cruel mistress. What am I saying? Yeah, you'll figure it out. But if I have a point, you'll figure it out. I signed something. I stand by that. Oh shoot, what was I saying? Oh, I was getting pretty in shape, just going and doing stuff all day. Which you can't if you're distracting yourself with just doing stuff, a lot easier. Life's not as bad as people want to make it out to be. Here's a hint. If you do nothing all day and you just sit and doom scroll, or you lay in your bed, or you don't have a job, or you do nothing, you're going to be depressed. It's not human to do nothing. We are a productive species. You know. You think we'd make a movie like Rango if we were just sitting around doing fucking nothing? I didn't think so. But that's essentially the gist of the story. Is you want to do something, be happy. Which I'm pretty happy. Which I'd be happier with a lot of money. And people are always like, "Oh, it's always about money with you." Yeah, I like to eat. I like to afford my rent. And people are like, "Oh, money's the root of all evil." Okay, shut up. First of all, that's not the quote. Money isn't the root of all evil. The want of money is the root of all evil. If you're gonna quote it at me, at least get it right. It's like that. It's like curiosity killed the cat. Yeah. Satisfaction brought it back. Finish the quote. We're nitpicking. I'm gonna get parasites off this watch. Ooh, I'm just that good. How's this work again? Does it fall down the whole tree? Boring. It does. He squashed a creeper. Okay, nothing of value lost. There was health bars in this one. Maybe I'm thinking of like an update that I seen on TikTok or Instagram. Money, oh yeah. Yeah, I'd like to have money. Which, the want of money is like why people do anything. Why else would I go to work? Self-fulfillment? If I had all the free time in the world, I probably wouldn't go to work. I would do something fun. Something I want to do. Like learning to draw. Drawing's so hard. Drawing's one of those skills where I wish I was born with natural talent because it is rough. It is genuinely rough, and my hand starts hurting. And then I'm bad at it, but I'm also I mean, I drew this. The little skeleton's talking. I drew this, and this took me days. Like seriously, it was rough. I do think it turned out pretty decent though. Even as a little blink cycle. So if you want to think that I'm awesome, go ahead. This is how this works. Yeah. There we go. First crafting table. Yeah. I'd also like to make YouTube videos. I really would like to do YouTube. It's just hard. Which, yeah, duh. Everything's hard. But, this seems like something fun. You know? And there's like an off chance that you just are able to do it the rest of your life. I think it's very interesting. It's like, yeah, if I start making money doing YouTube, yeah, screw my degree, I'm gone. Okay, I'm making the money. You know, I'm uploading a video, I'm being funny, everyone's giving me all their money. I'm gonna make a t-shirt that has a skeleton on it, and it's gonna say, it's gonna say, I had a brain hemorrhage from a Genuine Skeleton's YouTube channel, and all I got was this t-shirt. Don't quote me on that. It's probably not what it's gonna be. That would be humorous. Yeah. I don't know. Money's one of those things where it's like, the people with money are always like, I can't believe you want all this money. What? Dude, I want to be able to like, do shit. You know? Eating costs money. Going out and doing something costs money. You can't go to McDonald's and fart in the bathroom without spending $20. Which I remember, I hope this doesn't date me too bad. But I remember in high school I went to McDonald's. Okay. That one's on me. That one's on me. Beans. Is this one already found? I remember being able to go to McDonald's. And you could, and I bought 80 McNuggets. In high school I was hungry. Which, I'm pretty tall. Which, that's just a fun fact. I'm a pretty tall guy. I'm past the 6-foot range. I'm not going to be specific. 6'3". But You know, I was taught I was hungry. And I could go and get 80 McNuggets for like 15 bucks. You can't go and get a 10-piece without spending $15 now. It's insanity. McDonald's forgot who they were, is what I'll say. The food's not good. You don't go to McDonald's and you're like, this is great for me. This is going to taste so amazing. You go to McDonald's because it's cheap food made of like lard and chicken testicles. Like, I don't know. Can I cut this yet? Nope. But they just forgot, which I haven't looked, but I thought McDonald's was losing like some money. Like at least, I thought they had like a bad year. Which if they did, they should. Okay, you're supposed to be cheap food that people can buy, and then that's what people are going to buy it because it's cheap, you know. Which I think I heard a dragon's wing. I'm not so sure. Sorry, I was checking to see if I was recording. I was like, I had talked for 40 minutes. Error rendering Minecraft error. I see. I just let him kill me and get a better spawn. It's kind of coward's way out. I could go run and get a chest. See if he notices me. Maybe his AI is stupid and I can just get away with some loot. Entirely possible. I gotta get rid of the ash. Oh shit, this is my spawn. Well, I wish I knew how to get back to the towers then. 2 towers, almost like twins. That was the thing. McDonald's forgot their place. And I stand by that. Because it should just be cheap food. Okay? You're not going to McDonald's for a quality meal, you're going so you can afford it. And now, it's cheaper to go to like Texas Roadhouse. Or somewhere like that. Because it is, you know. You're going to spend 30 bucks for 2 people at Texas Roadhouse, right? Or you're going to spend 25 at McDonald's. Chewy! There's a sneeze. But McDonald's is pretty low on the fast food tier. But I think Wendy's is pretty good. Taco Bell has a chance, okay? There's like a 20% chance Taco Bell is the best food you've ever had in your entire life. But there's an 80% chance that you're just like, this is dog shit. They put dog shit in a burrito and they fed it to me. You know. There's a lot of dragons in this world. I see. Yeah. Which, I feel like this video... Any chests in here? Nope. Bum alert. I think Taco Bell's really good most of the time. But you can go to a Mexican restaurant and you can eat out for the price of fast food now. And I just think it's crazy. Which it's totally worth it. Mexican food is banger. It is bomb. And I don't know. Dairy Queen's decent. You don't go to Dairy Queen for the food, you go for the Blizzard. Burger King is... Oh, is this where I was? Burger King's alright. Burger King's like once every couple of months. You're like, okay, this is decent. But if you ate it like 2 days in a row, I think it would affect you. You would be like, I'm having a heart attack. Which that's the same with McDonald's. I see. This was not the aforementioned tower. Which maybe I do find a village and settle in a village for a while. You know? Not to talk about Minecraft while I'm playing Minecraft, but... what other fast food joints are there? So many, but it's like... There's so many you just don't go to, you know? I mean, rallies. Sometimes I go to rallies. Which I feel like the rallies are very far and few between. Sorry, I'm trying to get comfy. I'm in like a broken computer chair. I just took like a bath earlier, throwback, and I don't know, I'm just like uncomfortable. I guess I didn't dry off completely because I wanted to be done with it. Ooh. Not done with the bath, just done with like, I wanted to be doing something. You know, I was getting bored. Because I was sitting in the bathtub, fully clothed by the way, and just thinking about like, what should I do YouTube wise? What can I do? What's fun? What's a niche? I feel like you really need a niche. I mean, at least before you get big, you need a niche. Starving in the game. This sucks. They should do like, they should do. Oh, I spawned a village. Well, I did spawn a village. I don't want to talk about it. I just didn't like the village, like a normal village. Which I guess life is about the journey, not the destination. But it wasn't about what I was thinking, because that's where I think. It's just easier. Especially, it's like a hug. It's a hug from water. There's a lot of stuff I'd like to do in this life. Doing some YouTube stuff would be very interesting and very fun. If I could figure it out. Which I feel like I've done a decent job at actually talking to the void this time. Which I'm kind of turning my brain off. You know what I mean? Which I'll probably get better at it. Hopefully. If I get worse at it, it'd be also surprising. I don't like the long legs of Sprinkle Snort. Jesus! I don't think I'm getting out of this. Oh shit, I am. Well. All is fair. Can I get rid of this? I'd like to spawn in a random location. I can't tell if that's breaking. Usually you get the little crackies. There's no cracks there. Yeah, fuck it. I could make a boat. I just don't have the wood. YouTube just seems fun. It just seems interesting. And it's just something I've never really expanded on. I've done it a couple times, tried to. It's hard to be consistent when no one's watching. Which I guess I also just didn't do it good, to be fair. It's hard to be consistent when no one's watching. And life is all about being consistent. I mean, working out, consistency. I'd like to work out more. YouTube, consistency. Making something, it's consistency. It's all consistency. It's all hard. And that's just where I went wrong. Not being consistent. God, it's fucking Chris Kyle right there. He's about to dome me. But what else? Just being consistent's hard, you know, especially when you have to do a normal job. You gotta do all this random stuff, and you gotta do this and this and this, and it's difficult when you're busy, you know. And life is being busy. But I think it'd be really nice to be able to make it on YouTube, which that's shooting so far in the future, it's insane. Please. Sorry. On the boat. Please. Please, Mobra. Please. I'm not making it. I'm not making it. I'm not making it. I don't want to spawn here anymore. I don't like it. I don't like it. I should never hit it. I think the sprinting is very low too. I have a Donkey Kong skin despite being a genuine skeleton. I'm a big fan of Donkey Kong. I think I'm actually Donkey Kong PhD or something on here. I haven't played Bonanza, but I've played Country a million times. I love Donkey Kong Country. If I'm playing any Mario game, I'm playing Donkey Kong. That's where this was. My god, it all leads back to the stupid village. Oh shit, wait, is this another village? Is this a new one? All roads lead to Rome. Yeah, you know. I mean, imagine doing something and making money off of it. Like, I feel like I would enjoy YouTube if I could just be consistent and upload. I feel like I'm a funny enough guy, you know, to have people interested in it. I think I'm decently interested. I'm a little country bumpkin, as they would say, but nothing crazy. Nothing cray-cray. Yeah. I feel, though, as if I should rest just a little bit. Nice. I have to watch like 30 minutes of me like getting nothing done. It was probably the most impressive thing. This is interesting though. Bucket. Interesting. But yeah. I think it'd be cool. I mean, I would never expect me to get like an insane following. Lame. Less lame. I see. Azada Maria. No, I am a righteous man. Yeah, I knew that. Hunchback of Notre Dame, great movie. Ooh, yeah. Didn't mean to sound so excited about that. Try to be a little nonchalant. I don't know. You gotta open yourself up to many opportunities. And YouTube's not an easy way to make money, but it sure is like eventually it could be. Especially if I was interesting, which... I fear, though, as if that was my fault. If a tree falls in the forest and there's no one around to hear it, does the horse still die? Answer me that one. Which I've really not even gotten the meat and taters of the RLCraft. It's been so long. It's like you just really need buddy. You just really need like good base going, get some levels especially. The level farm is a necessary requirement. Everybody's how you gonna wear any armor, do you think? But I do think the summoning staff is also pretty. I don't know where to start, but I feel like I should start on a base. I'm gonna grab a bed. Maybe 2 for thematic. And then... Oh, let's get a jump boost. We're gonna check those chests for wood after this build them. Maybe I can steal it. Like a devilish little scamp I am. Lame! These people broke. I'm broke, but people even more broke. I don't know. There's a lot of stuff in life that you should at least give it a try. I feel like if I have... Ooh, nice. If I have like... If I'm 30 videos in, and I have 100 subscribers, something like that, I'll be like, okay, this is decently working. I don't know if that's like a crazy... I should collect these. I don't know if that's a crazy number. It might be. Or I guess if it's just if I just feel like it's going decently. I can't remember if that tree is with a bunch of loot or not. I thought I saw your face today, but I just turned my head away. Ooh, nice. I should name that one here. Village 1. Did I take experience? Whatever, who cares anymore? I see. Which I don't need an extravagant base for now. For now. Actually, I probably should make a crafting table. And then I can screw that up. Pick up rocks. Make a little pickaxe. Get more rocks. Which usually what I do is I find a battle tower and I build like a base next to it. And I throw myself at it hundreds of times. But a little different this time around. Intersecting. I know those have good loot, but I'm also very weak. Which weak's not the right word, I'm just not there yet. Maybe I build a base around here. Could siphon this and use it as a base. Does this go down? I think this goes down. Well, there are 2 dungeons here, essentially. I feel like it's not a bad idea to put a base here. If you guys want to see something else, tell me. I do love Slay the Spire. I love any card roguelike. Any card game, really. I used to play a ton of Magic. And Yu-Gi-Oh! Which I think Yu-Gi-Oh's kind of ass right now. Not to be a hater. Or I will be a hater. I just don't think... I like that slow burn. I'm an Exodia player. I played Exodia. I played Final. I thought those were pretty fun. But now it's like it's a whole different ballgame. Like, no, I don't want to summon Gigafart Dragon that -1 turns in to one-shot my opponent. I get my one-shots as God intended. Hard, and I hardly get them pulled off. Actually, this would not be a bad little base, actually. It's got a little dungeon in it, but... Who's to say I can't make it a home? A stove is a stove, no matter where you go. And fries should be fries. Either way, this grill is not a home. This is not the stove I know. Actually, what if I just stole it? I made a new base. Way more cool. I don't like the big lava lizard. Kind of cramping my style. It's like moving in next to a crackhead, you know? Like you can. Which I've lived next to a crackhead or two in my day. I lived next to a crackhead who he would mow his lawn every day. It was almost impressive. It was like, why do you think you should do that? It makes you think. Which I guess crack's just crazy for that. But he was on it. I mean, every day. Wind, snow, sleet, rain. Did I say rain? He was out there. Which you always hear that expression where it's like, you think crackheads wake up and they say, I'm not gonna get my fix? Hell no, they get up there and they do it. But that's the life you gotta lead. If anyone makes fun of any stutters or jammers in the comments, you will be permabanned. Uh, I'm I'm too I'm ignorant. You're gonna have to cut me some slack. I can't think too fast, you know. Which I feel like I'm pretty smart most of the time, unless it comes to like statistics. I hated it. I took that in college. I hated it. It was evil. I'll say that at least. Which I loved taking history. History was awesome. I wrote some good papers in history. I'm good at reading. I got a great reading level. Pretty good at normal math. Whenever you start getting to the infinities and the bullshits, that's where it gets a little hard. But my reading level's always been great. I have a good understanding of words. I'll drop a couple big ones every so often. Let me know in the comments if you need me to explain. Sometimes maybe I even say them, I don't know what they mean. And then I just hope it works out. I thought what was the best place to put this? I like the idea of this being here. Do I go on the ground or do I go up? I go up. Now, good base, I would say. Don't want to be too large because it doesn't make sense to make it crazy big. Probably one more time around. I can even throw some flare in there too if I really wanted to. I think I lost count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Humorous. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So 7 is my favorite number. Put that out there. It's my lucky number. Almost too easy at this point. Okay, okay, a little fancy, a little fancy. Little secret they don't tell you. Boom. Base, save. Could be right here, wouldn't it? Which I'll probably do the roof of wood. Not only for style points, but also I'm just running out of it's gonna even out perfectly, or is it gonna be a little bit off? Well, that sucks. I do this without it being weird. This is not looking good. I'm fumbling hard. Wait, the vision? Can you see the vision, Jeremy? You guys ever watch musicals? Big fan of musicals. Gosh. You guys realize I'm not good at anything, ever. I'm a chud. I'm not a chud. But I'm kinda like not good at stuff, it feels like a lot of the time. I don't even think that's like bad to say. Does he make doors? Doors? Just like, I don't know. I actually almost had this looking good. I have an idea. Get blurry, I don't give a damn. I do care a little bit. I'm actually gonna get some water. Is that an ant thing? It's just like, let's see. Don't notice that I got parasites. Don't care about it. Which my buddy Major, he used to play RLCraft with me, and he always got on to me for getting parasites because I never made one of those canteen. I just kept getting Fine. Watch your karma, Squiddy. Totally fine. I don't care. Interesting, I know, watching me slowly walk back to base, riddled with parasites. But imagine how nice. This isn't my house. But imagine how nice it will look as soon as I put this cobblestone down. Unless I die, of course. Okay. Then I can put something there. Gonna ruin the style though. I don't know what would not ruin it, because I've made it look like dog shit, but watch this. In fact, they don't tell you. Boom. And all you gotta do is boom, 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 wait, boom, boom, uh-oh. Wait a second. Well, now I'm gonna have extra. That's a little embarrassing. Boom. Let's just do this, who cares? I'll fix it more in the future. Nice. That house ain't a home till you put down a crafting. Well, I don't got one. Or a furnace. Craft table. I think I have any torches either. Oh shit, I didn't know I had steak. Little pick me up, little spruce. Which I think they've done the. I think they've done the sound effects on the nymph greatly. The wind chimes, genius. I mean, it just feels good to be around them. I set my spawn. I think it's already set. Little chest action, little chest action. Put that on the left side. But I guess that's for the first episode. I really didn't do much. I kind of just gave you an explanation of what I was doing, which when you get in the meat and taters, it'll be a lot better. I just want to test it out, see if I could talk for a prolonged time without like being bad. I think I did a decent job. I mean, I recorded for like I recorded a little bit of time, you know, so not too bad. But thanks for watching. Let me know if there's anything you'd like to see, especially if it's a roguelike. I mess with roguelikes heavy. I'll see you in the next video. Appreciate it.